you, yeah, go ahead.
All right, team, thanks for hopping on for our Tuesday night Dreamers in Action team call. I know it's been a whirlwind for a lot of us with this seasonal product launch, and I know there was a lot of excitement, and our servers just cannot handle the e-shot, s'mores, pumpkin spice, chocolate mint craze that we have. But I know it's up. I know the orders are going in, and I know that it's just going to be fun, and we're going to help a lot of people. So I'm super excited to sit back tonight and just be able to learn and take notes from Kisa. This is going to be a great call and a great topic. But before we get started, I would love all of you, because I know you all have accountability partners, and I know that we know that this business is all about duplication. So I want you all really quickly to text 1 or 2 people on your team and just remind them of the team call, how important it is to get the training, and those that go up or show up are going to go up, and just quickly send a couple reminders, and let's make sure that they're really, really learning how to maximize Isagenix promotions for their business. But I'm super excited to introduce Kisa. She literally is probably the first girl to really partner with me and become a business builder on this team. I had some people sharing, but she really had raised her hand about 3 years ago, just saying that I really want to do this, and she knew she'd be a 6-figure income earner in the team. And she had a servant leader heart always. She's a go-getter. She's driven. She was one of the first people I worked with that was like finding things on her own before she asked questions. And I've always just seen the it factor in her. I learned from her, and it's just really, really fun to see your journey and the beautiful team that you have and all the things you've created for you and your daughter and all that lovely stuff. So you guys, for those of you that don't know Kisa, she's a 1-star Crystal Executive, 3-star Golden Circle. She's a part of Star 1000, which does make her a 6-figure income earner. She just qualified for the Influencer Summit, which I'm super excited about because she'll be going with me and Jen and Laura to the Eric Worre event next month in Phoenix. And more than that, she just brings so much fun to the table, I think. I know I can be the drill sergeant, and she just always keeps it fun and light and spunky and reminds us of why we get to do what we do. So I'm going to mute and let you take it away, mamas.
Awesome. Thank you for that great introduction. And guys, I'm really apologetic for my voice. I came down with a head cold this weekend, so I don't normally sound so rough. So please bear with me. But first, I just want to get started before we get into the testimonials and give a little bit of a shout out to a couple of people that rank advanced to consultant this last week. So I hope I don't butcher anyone's name. Obviously, my first name isn't the easiest, so I sympathize with you if I do say your name wrong. But Christina, do I have that right? Okay, Laura's got her hands up. I must have that right. Rank advanced to consultant last week. Katie O'Malley, who was personally enrolled by me, rank advanced to consultant last week. Is it Kimsey? Lauren, did I say it right? Okay. Kimsey, also rank advanced to consultant, and Christina Delano, also rank advanced to consultant. I'm hoping I have her last name right as well. So awesome job, ladies. That is the first level of leadership. So you guys are well on your way. So congratulations to you. You also received a $50 bonus from Isagenix. So way to go. A couple things. So we know that obviously it's been a big day for Isagenix. Our seasonal catalog was released today, and also several new products. So is there anyone on here that doesn't know about our new products? Let me try to go through here. Everyone knows? Okay. I'll just recap really, really quickly. We re-released our seasonal pumpkin spice shake and our chocolate mint shake. And then the new releases are the s'mores, Isoline bars, and also the variety pack for all the Isodelights. So instead of having to choose one flavor for Isodelights, people get to choose a variety pack that has all 4 flavors, which is incredible. There's also a bunch of promotional, percentages off, and I actually copied and I will paste it in here into the chat for you guys. I don't know if all the icons are going to work, but if any of you don't know, it's also in our, I believe Lauren posted it in Dreamers in Action group, and then I posted it in Cleansers and Coaches. So some of them require a code. So like the Rejuvity system and the Amped, 10% off requires a code. So don't forget to do that. They said that they're good until sometime in December, but I'm sure that those products are probably going to go a lot faster. So Lauren, do you want me to talk about the donation ride and Super Saturday, or do you want to head that up? Yeah? Okay. So Lauren's hosting a Super Saturday in Denver for you Colorado people on October 21st. I've been to probably, I don't know, 60, 75% of the Super Saturdays that Lauren's had there, and they're all incredible. But this one, Kayla Kraft is coming, Trudy Maples is coming. Obviously, Lauren's going to be speaking. So if you are in Denver, or anywhere in the Colorado vicinity, do not miss this event. It's going to be absolutely incredible. The training is amazing. I mean, you can't do any better for a local event. And so I'm sure Lauren has I know Lauren's posted the link, so be sure to get your tickets, but it's going to be awesome. The other thing is she actually organized a donation ride.
Real quick, I just found out from Martha and Cal, they're actually going to do some incentives for you guys to boost attendance. And you don't have to be here in Denver. Like, y'all know people, like, recruit off social media, whoever that you know in Colorado, if you've ever had relationships here. But they're going to give product coupons for people that bring guests. They're giving away gear. I just found this out for the people that bring the most people to the event. So, like, Melanie, I know you're on here. I'm trying to look at some of my other Colorado people. But Alex, I mean, you guys really, really drive this. Like, Martha and Cal, I just got off the phone with them this afternoon. They're rewarding the associates for really driving the attendance. They wanted to grow the ticket sales by an extra 200 than what we have projected. So more goodies for more work.
Yeah, absolutely. Get as many people there as possible. It's so worth it and so valuable. She also organized a donation ride. Lauren, you'll have to refresh my memory as to exactly where that is because I don't remember, but it's going to be a combination of a sweat and sip and a donation ride for Make-A-Wish. So I think corporate's going to be sending Lauren out a bunch of the seasonal products for people to taste. From what I understand, the ride is an hour before one of the bigger rides that day. So there's going to be a lot of people coming in. It's a really good opportunity to just invite people that are not enrolled. Obviously, people that are enrolled, just pack the room as much as you can. I mean, who doesn't want to? I know a lot of people aren't going to have tried the seasonal products maybe by that point. So it's a really good opportunity to bring some new people in. And I'm sure Lauren will have some sort of promotions on top of that for the people that come.
You're so awesome. I really do. It's Cycle Bar Lone Tree, you guys, and I'm not opening it up to other teams in Colorado. And here's why. Because if we invite guests, it's very easy for the guests that we bring to the ride to say who invited you. You know, if we invite other teams to do it, and let's say there's 20 associates, there's 45 bikes total, and we have 25 bikes. Okay, well, we know if Melanie invited them or Kristen or Kendra or a different team or whatever, but our ride is from 4 to 4:50, and we're going to sample the product starting at 5. There's a class that's normally on the schedule at 5:30. So all that traffic is coming in, and I really want us to be able to capitalize on that and really do this for our team. So it's super important, you guys, as soon as I get that registration link, which will be tonight or tomorrow, start sending that out, not only to your team that they can see the culture and that we're all about fitness and contribution and having fun, but really for guests. I mean, you really want new people to be in front of corporate, new people to get this experience. It costs $15. Normally a ride at Cycle Bar is $22. So it's $15. All the money is going to Make-A-Wish. It's only costing me $75 to rent out the studio. So all the bike money, everything else is going towards Make-A-Wish. I mean, do 15 times 45, and that's not even including if people leave additional donations, which they can do when they check in. But then they have a sold out happy hour class, which is right after ours. So all those people coming in that we get to connect to, we get to give hydrate to, you know, we can give some Knox or e-shots to, that's a night that if you're here in Colorado or you know people in Colorado, like, get them to sign up. It'll be so fun. So thank you, Kisa, for talking about that. I appreciate it.
IsaJet. Okay, before we get into all the good stuff, I just want to go ahead and call out a couple of people to talk about our spotlight and our business and product testimonials. So the first person I'm going to invite to the call is going to be Tracy. She's going to do our product spotlight, which is the Complete Essentials Vitamins with Isogenesis. So I see you just unmuted, so go ahead and take it away, Tracy.
Yes, good evening, everyone. I'm so excited to talk about the Complete Essentials with the Isogenesis. I love these vitamins. They're so convenient. They're prepackaged. You get a month's supply, AM and PM. I think one of the things that's best about these vitamins, 800% more absorbable than other vitamins. That right there alone should get us buying these vitamins over anything else. That right there alone. They fill in the gaps on your micros, which is really important. The cost on these for a day for the 2-pack serving is $4.15. Now, if you were to try and consume these vitamins in food, it would cost you about $550 to do the same thing. I mean, and who could possibly eat all of that? I mean, some of us would like to try. I mean, it's like, what, 250 glasses of red wine. Okay, that's worth a shot. 33 ounces of pistachio, 7 spears of asparagus, 13 dried apricots. I mean, the list goes on. It would be impossible to try and get all that nutrition. And here they are, so convenient. The other thing that I like about these is the telomere support, the isogenesis. The isogenesis, it's designed to target the sources of aging. And a lot of it has to do with the telomeres. And the telomeres, we're always hearing that little, what do I want to call it? The description that people give about the protective caps being like the plastics on the shoelaces and how it keeps our shoelaces from unraveling. But as we age, our cells are constantly dividing and our telomeres shorten during that process. And it's an oxidative stress and toxins in poor diet that can cause the process of telomere shortening, and that speeds up aging. And when we age faster, we have a lot of health-related conditions that also impact our health as well. So again, Complete Essentials, $4.15 a day for those, and I love, 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 love them.
Thank you so much. You know, I always say I always learn something new every single time I listen to someone talk about the product Spotlight. I had no idea that it was $4.15 a day, but I think that so many people spend so much more than that. Interesting to know that it is our highest, the product that has the highest retention in the company. I also always give the shoelace example when I'm talking about it because it's just a visual that people can really understand and grasp onto. So I love that. Thanks, Tracy.
Thank you.
I would love to call Melanie out. She's going to give us our business testimonial for the evening. I know you're there. Oh, there you are. You can unmute.
Unmute. Okay, I unmuted. Hi, everyone. I hope everyone's having a good night. I'll make this quick. So I'm just going to share a little bit of a business story with you, and this will resonate with any stay-at-home moms maybe on here. But my name is Melanie Quinlan, and I'm a stay-at-home mom of 3 kids aged 6 and under. And before Isogenics, I was just working inside of the home, and I was feeling a lot like I was lacking adult interaction. My conversations daily were pretty much about what Elmo episode was going to be on, what diaper brands I liked the best, and, you know, mac and cheese brands and things like that. I felt also too that I was literally busting my butt at home and not getting much recognition. I would spend my whole day organizing toys, doing baths, dishes, you know, organizing the kids' clothes, and just felt like at the end of the day, like I did all that and wasn't really getting much, like I said, pat on the back, other than an occasional one from my husband. I won't leave him totally, like he doesn't recognize me. But I also felt too like I was working so hard and not getting compensated for it, where in the past I would work hard and made a great salary. So I was introduced to Isogenics about 2 years ago, and 6 months into it, I started sharing because people started to notice, and it just happened. Yeah, I'm right here. Oop, we have a friend that heard me. I started sharing it. It kind of started happening naturally and organically, and now as a result, I've built an awesome team, and I have just a great group. And as a result of sharing the product and starting to build the business, I now am interacting with so many adults and peers and making so many friends and, you know, through customers and referrals. This company does such an amazing job of recognizing you through your achievements, you know, consultant to director to executive to 1-star, 2-star. They do such an awesome job of just always giving you something to reach toward. And also too, it's just so fun to be compensated for all the hard work and not always be on the husband's budget, and be able to save some more money and contribute some more money to charities. And and just have a little bit of reserve and some fun money too. So that's my story.
Yay, thank you so much.
Yeah.
I wasn't a stay-at-home mom, but just being a single mom, I definitely relate to, parts of your story and just not feeling as fulfilled. And Isagenix definitely gives that recognition to people and moms and women and men that aren't feeling that fulfillment or that recognition wherever they're at currently. So I absolutely love your story. Thanks for sharing. The person that I wanted to share product testimonial could not be on, but I am going to read some text messages because she is someone that I personally enrolled, and she is similar to Melanie. She's a stay-at-home mom of 2 young boys. Her husband owns a Play It Again Sports up in Northern California, and she was a referral. Once I had spoken to her, she had just told me that she was not feeling well, kind of listed a lot of the transgressions that she had within her physical being. And something that I told her at the time was that she will be surprised about how it's, her focus was weight loss, but I had told her that she'll be surprised about how much more, how much of a domino effect this program really is, and how, once you feel better, your life will get better and you'll become a better person, a better mother, a better wife, a better business partner, kind of all of the above. So now that she's about 40 days in, I just wanted to share her testimonial. So I'd asked her about her progress pictures. Excuse me. She said, "I'm feeling good. I haven't measured or taken progress pictures, but in scientific terms, my underwear is baggy. I enjoy that feeling every morning when I get dressed, and the extra on the drawstring on my pants is so long I can't hide it under my shirt tails. They hang out the bottom of my shirts now. So nothing quantifiable, but those are things I enjoy every day. Personal victories for me: no pop soda or coffee since I started this. Even my soon-to-be 7-year-old has noticed Mom has stopped drinking soda and now gets on his uncle's case about making healthier choices. I haven't needed a nap yet this month. It used to be that by 2 o'clock every day I was really dragging. Either I'm sleeping better each night, have more energy in general, or a combination of both. But I've gotten a lot done lately because I haven't been dragging. Same kid as above was super stoked when I had a whole hour to play video games with him before dinner last night. And the same kid knows Mom is trying to make better choices with eating. He's also a massive rule follower. He has really wanted snickerdoodles for a while, but I was afraid my sweet tooth would finally get the best of me if I made them. Finally, we made a deal. If I'd make him cookies, he'd help me make good choices. So each day we enjoy 2 cookies together, and neither of us have any more. Keep in mind, he's all skin and bones and could stand to have some more meat on him, but I don't want to make you feel bad, Mom. So it turns out I have quite the little cheerleader on him." So I think that that's so important to share, because I know that a lot of times we tend to focus on the physicality and the number on the scale, and not all of the additional benefits that come with feeling good and having more energy, becoming just a better person in general. So, okay, so getting to it, I'm going to do a share screen. We have kind of a lot to go over, but I'm going to try to streamline it as much as possible. So, I forgot how to do a share screen on here.
Kisa, if you hover up at the
Start share.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys see that? Yes?
Yes, it was a little delayed. It's up.
Okay. So something, Lauren had mentioned in the beginning, she was pretty adamant that she gave me a lot of the tools that I needed to get started, but I was kind of a self-starter, which was just in my personality traits. But something that is great is that Isagenix does give you all those tools to really learn things on your own. So something that everyone should know is that when you go into your back office, which you all should have your own username and password to get in, once you get there, there's a little button about three over to the right that says contests and promotions. So once you click on that, as long as you're an associate, you're going to see all of these awesome contests and promotions. So we're going to go through these so you guys know what you're looking at and where to look for things for yourself, and also where to send other people when they're curious. So I'm kind of going to start from the basics, because I think that that's the most important place to start. So first thing I like to show people is the IsaBody Challenge. If any one of you is enrolled in the championship challenge, you get points for being in the IsaBody Challenge. Or for you're personally enrolled in yourself being in the IsaBody Challenge. But more than that, if you have people that are ordering consistently, or as soon as you have someone enroll, you don't really know if they're going to continue to order or not, but it's in their best interests if you get them started in the IsaBody Challenge right away. If they continue to order product and they order at least 500 business volume within that 16-week challenge period, they're going to get a $200 product certificate, which is absolutely incredible. It's such an incredible blessing. Like free groceries, or any of the multitude of products that we have in the back office, that's $200 that they get for free. So it's really simple for them to do. All they do is go in and they do view contest, and it pulls it up. They have to take a picture front, back, and side. A lot of people don't necessarily get a newspaper anymore. If you do, that's great. I also give people the option of downloading a free app in their app store. And the best one, it's just a free timestamp app. So you just take the pictures in the timestamp app and it timestamps it for you, and that's sufficient enough for Isagenix. You can upload the pictures that way. And then as long as they purchase at least 500 business volume within that 16-week period, also have to upload their after pictures and then upload an essay, they're going to get that $200 product certificate, and they can use that. I don't know if there's a time limit on it. My dad would probably know because he's done 80 IsaBody challenges, but I don't think most people wait too long to get their $200 worth. But that is one of the best and easiest ways to get some free product. The next best way is to get product introductory bonuses. You click on that little icon, the double PIB. This is something that's really important to know, especially if you're referring people. I know that income, or a lot of people have had, financial, that was their biggest holdback in starting is the finances. And so this is a perfect way for everyone to share how you can get your products paid for. So this is all in that back office link, the double PIBs. So it's going to show you what the single PIB is if you enroll someone, and this is the double. And it also gives you the example of this is you. So you share with one person, you share with a second person in the same week. And for those of you that don't know, we do we're paid weekly. So our week ends at midnight Eastern Standard Time, or 11:59 Eastern Standard Time. So for those of you that are Mountain Standard, it's 10 o'clock or 9:59. For those of you that are Pacific, it's 8:59. But if you enroll more than one person with any of these packs, that product introductory bonus is going to double. So it's really important to know. And it's easy for you to just look that up in your back office if you're unsure. But it lists it all right there. I can't see if any of you have questions, so I saw Lauren unmute. Did you unmute Lauren or no? Oh, okay. Let's see where the next one is that I want to talk about. Rank advancement bonuses would be the next one. If you are sharing with others and you want to know, or even if you have other people that you've personally enrolled or in your team that are sharing with others, this is really important to know. This goes over exactly what each rank is, exactly the timeline that you need to do it by, and it also lists what you can earn. When I first started out, we had 30 days, right? 30 days to get to Crystal Manager, which is creating 2 consultants. Now it's 60 days. But what's even better is that now we enroll everyone as a preferred customer. So someone's enrolled as a preferred customer and they're loving the program and they're loving the products and they share with someone, their timeline starts when they become an associate, not when they were enrolled as a preferred customer. So that gives them an even bigger benefit and longer timeline for them to reach the $250 bonus, which is, $250. Can you imagine how many people's lives could be blessed by just an additional $250? It's huge, especially come the holidays. Okay, let's see. The Team Builders Club. So something which is perfect that Tracy talked about tonight was our product spotlight, which is the complete essentials with isogenesis. Those are part of the Team Builders Club. So every time you refer 5 customers in 1 month or 5 customers cumulatively, you receive a coupon for those vitamins for free. They have $140 value, so that's $140 worth of vitamins that you get for free just for sharing these with others. That's super important, not just for you personally, but if you have people in your team that are sharing with others, let them know. I'm going to show you guys how to go through your back office in a second just to find out who's eligible for some of these promotions. But if someone's 1 or 2 people away, this is an incredible incentive to help drive them to refer or, just enroll more people. Holiday bonus pool. How many people on here have made money in the holiday bonus pool? Raise your hand. Jen and Adam, your hands aren't up. I know you guys did. I know Laura has. Okay, so once you are a manager or above, you are eligible to receive shares in the holiday bonus pool. What's really cool about Isagenix is that they know that the holidays are a stressful time for a lot of people. A lot of people come up to the holidays and have no additional money for gifts. And so what they used to do is they used to give out a big chunk right at the end, I believe, the end of the year. Now what they're doing is they're paying out, so there's 4 quarters in the year, they're paying out half in each quarter to you, and then they're reserving that second half of each quarter until the very end of the year. So it shows you right here that you have to achieve the rank of manager, director, or executive. So you guys have gotten to manager. This is one of the biggest reasons, and you're actively enrolling. This is a huge, huge incentive for you to stay manager. You're going to receive shares for everyone that you enroll, and that's going to end up meaning money to you quarterly and then money at the end of the year. So you have to maintain that rank at least 8 of the 13 weeks of each quarter. And you also have to enroll 3 or more new members with at least 100 BB. So what's great about Isagenix is they pretty much anything that you need to know about any of these contests or promotions, they outline. They're very, very specific about everything, whether it be right here or when they do the little asterisks at the bottom. So, everything is so figure-outable. I know that's not a word, but if you have questions, go in your back office and you can find out the answer to every single thing probably that you have a question about. Lauren, do you want me to talk about the executive pool, the leadership pools? Because
maybe just big picture, just overview. We're actually, Rashida Wiley is going to do, coming up here in a few weeks, a whole training on both the pools for us, as I know we're going to have some rank advancements. Just maybe big overview.
Okay. So once you become a director or once you become an executive, and usually once that happens, whoever your enrolling sponsor is or Lauren will sit down and kind of go over this with you one-on-one, because everyone's it's a case-by-case basis. But there's so much money, so much additional money to be made in these pools. So once you get in to being a director. That's why it's kind of so important to stay a director if at all possible, because you basically have 3 months once you're a director to earn additional shares. It's a little hard to explain, but shares are based on like a benchmark. So you kind of add up, and Isagenix in your back office will explain this. Once you'll have a link that's specific to you that kind of gives you a benchmark based on the last 4 weeks of your cycles and what you need to earn. And so it is very specific, but I will tell you that if you are running to either a director or executive rank, you want to do whatever you can, if at all possible, to stay there. Doing whatever you can to get there is incredible, but also having the retention to stay there is even going to give you even more of that. I know Lauren is whenever you lean forward, I think you're about to say something. It just gives you that added benefit. I know Andriana was on stage I think it was a few celebrations ago, because she had earned like $1,500 in the pools 1 month. And, it's just so important once you get there to actually stay there. So when you do get there, we'll go over it with you individually. So I won't go over it too much, but, I'm not going to talk too much about the Influencer Summit and the Championship Challenge, because we're kind of right in the throes of it. But something's incredible about Isagenix is that they are always adding more money to our compensation plan, to our contests, to our promotions. I mean, since I've been with Isagenix, which is just going on 3.5 years, so many more trips, so many more contests, so many more promotions that I could have ever even imagined possible, that it's crazy. I can't imagine a better company to be with. I've never been with a company so generous. One thing that they have going on right now is the Influencer Summit, which Lauren, and Jen and Adam have qualified for. So big round of applause to you guys. Click on the details here. So the qualification period ends this Sunday, and the event is at the end of November. But basically, in order to qualify, you had to achieve or maintain the recognition rank of 3-star Golden Circle or above, which is 40 cycles in a week, also being paid as an executive. And it's going to be held in Arizona. If you also enrolled between 1 to 10 people with at least 150 BV, they're giving us a $500 bonus, you guys. Like, that's crazy, just for sharing and getting, 10 to 14 people started. If you get 15 to 19 people started, there's a $1,000 bonus. And then 20 plus people started, there's a $1,000 bonus, plus a meet and greet with Eric Worre and the Cougars and an exclusive swag bag. So, I mean, just super, super generous. The Championship Challenge is also going on right now. So there's so many points and rewards, but the Championship Challenge is a Caribbean cruise that's 7 nights and 6 days to all of these amazing places. And it's eligible for the top 25 teams and the top 50 individuals. So points are rewarded for getting yourself or you're personally enrolled into IsaBody or Healthy Mind and Body. Also rank advancing people, enrolling people, creating consultants, getting yourself and others to events. So Isagenix is rewarding you for basically helping others and yourself grow your business. So that is a huge incentive too. Lauren, I feel like you know more about Top Achievers because you've been there. Will you go over a little bit about just how incredible it is? Because I have not been.
Yeah. So you guys, I hope that you're getting just like big picture stuff too from Kisa, that like, if you don't understand that when I tell you like we have the most unwavering compensation plan and the promotions and the bonuses, the Cougars are doing everything they can to make us successful and recognize us and spoil us. And never, ever, ever in my life would I have traveled globally. I don't even imagine how that would have happened, like how I would have taken those time off of work or ever been able to afford it. And I think like my first trip with Isagenix was to St. Thomas when I won the Isa Derby, and President's Quest when I was able to go on a cruise around the Mediterranean last year. I mean, this company is amazing, but Top Achievers is that. And in past years, there was different ways to qualify. This year, it's the first global Top Achievers, and they've actually taken away some qualifications that used to be on pool earnings, and they've added qualifications and lowered it a little bit, that like it used to be 5-star and above to get there, that now 3 stars and above can be there, like top emerging leaders, like Leaders in Action, Millionaire in Action. And you can go look at every single one of them. But I would just tell you that, I mean, any of you, especially close to that 3-star level, or, constant enrollers, have put this on your vision board for years to go. Top Achievers is my favorite event. And part of that for me here is, sometimes in Denver, I feel like I'm the top of the totem pole. And when I get to go there, I get to be the bottom of the totem pole. And you constantly don't want to be the best at what you do. You want to be surrounding yourself with people that are going to encourage you, that are going to push you, that you can grow from, that you can learn from. But it's an amazing keynote training. There's always amazing excursions. It's small, it's intimate, and it's really the top performers of this company. And I've said it since the very, very beginning that I got started. If you want to have a life that 1% get to live, then you have to do what 99% of people are not willing to do. And most people aren't willing to make those sacrifices, but that's what Top Achievers awards you, that experience, that network, those types of people in this world. And that's just a mindset shift. And I know that there's some people pushing for Maui. I know that Melanie and Kisa and Megan Sweeney and my sister and Jen and Laura and Alex, I mean, all of you guys are well on your way, and it's going to be super, super fun, because Rachel and I sat there in Banff this year and saying, we're never coming without dreamers. So you guys, this qualification period started already in the summer. It ends the last week in February. Like, just go. Literally, like, with the new qualifications, there's ways that literally anybody can get there. So get laser focused and buckle up and get your butt to Maui. That's what I would tell you.
Yay, thank you. Something that Lauren's always taught me too from the beginning was to print these out. So you guys, like, this is in your back office. It's super accessible to you. I know it's a lot of information, but go in there. It only takes like 10 to 15 minutes. You can go in and just print it out, put it up on your wall, put it up on your vision board. It's up on mine so that I know and can see the qualifications. I have it written on my whiteboard exactly what it's going to take me to qualify, for the ISA summit, the influencer summit. I had it written out exactly what it was going to take for me to qualify. It can be so overwhelming when you look at this and think, I'll never get there. I'll never qualify to get there. But the only way that you will fail is if you quit. I started 3.5 years ago, and some things I've qualified for, some things I haven't. I'm never going to get there if I give up. So I'm always going to have that benchmark to try to reach. So I would go through and just decide, like, this is what I want for my life, and print it out and put it up so that you at least know what you're working on and you know what you're trying to achieve. So I am going to be in Maui. Okay, so over and above the back office, I wanted to talk a little bit about what you can do to help grow your team and help encourage and motivate your team as an individual when it, aside from the amazing promotions that Isagenix gives us. So something that Lauren always taught me from the very beginning was to really, as you rank advance within Isagenix, obviously Isagenix blesses you with all of these amazing promotions, whether it's the $50 consultant promotion or the $250 crystal manager promotion, or $750 for the director crystal director, or $1,000 for the crystal executive promotion. That's all incredible blessings that are coming back to you. So you kind of want to pay that forward to people that are joining you on your journey. And so something that she's always told me is shown me how to kind of give back to the people that encourage the growth in my team. So, and obviously you guys know that she does that a lot. One of the things that I'm going to talk about briefly is the promotion that she has this week that I have up right here. So if any of you guys have not seen this post, it's in Dreamers in Action. She put it up yesterday. But it is for anyone, and it's good until Sunday. I told you guys that we go through through calendar week. So, and it's midnight Eastern Standard Time. So this promotion that Lauren's putting off is a promotion that she is specifically giving back to her team with, and it ends at 9:59 Mountain Standard Time this Sunday. So for the person who helps the most people get started, who enrolls the most people, there's a couple of qualifications here, but she's going to be giving them a choice of the sold out seasonal shakes for peach mango and cookies and cream, or a $100 gift card. So that's super generous and an amazing incentive to help get people started. To anyone that rank advances to consultant, there's a $25 bonus available. Manager is an additional $50. And this is over and above what Isagenix is giving, in case anyone's in the crystal time period. Director is $100 and executive is $150 plus an extra special gift based on the personality of the member. Anyone who nails the 5-cycle bonus, if you guys are close to that, that's a $250 bonus on top of the money that you're going to get for cycles, plus Lauren's giving an extra $50. Like, that's incredible. The most reactivations. So anyone, like if you have a personally enrolled person that hasn't enrolled for a while, and now that we have a couple of the seasonal promotions, they want to order some shakes, they get to 100 BV or more, they qualify for one of your reactivations. So the person that gets the most is going to get a Lululemon athletic bag. Anyone that reaches the next star rank advancement, 1-star, 2-star, 3-star, 4-star, is going to get cash and Lululemon. And anyone that gets a holiday party or sip and sample scheduled is going to be entered into a $100 drawing. So make sure, Lauren isn't going to be like tracking this. So if you reach these rank advancements, or if one of your personally enrolled does, be sure to comment in there. Or if you get a tasting party or a sip and sample scheduled, be sure to comment in there with the link so that she can actually track that, because she's not going to be able to track like 1,000 people doing it without making a notation of that. But kind of going off of what Lauren did, this is something you guys can all do. So, just because Lauren is at the level of leadership that she is, doesn't mean that she's the only one that has the capabilities of giving back to her team. Something that she taught me from the beginning was that if you have someone that rank advances to consultant, sending them out a card, just congratulating them, saying congratulations on being our newest consultant. Or if, you personally are looking to create a consultant, Isagenix is going to bless you with $100 for creating that someone of your personally enrolled as a consultant. So offering them a $50 bonus for referring their first 2 people is a great way and a great incentive to help them get started. And it's also obviously helping you. You're giving back half of your incentive from Isagenix. When someone reaches manager or director or executive, blessing them with a book or an audio book, something that's going to help them in their business, a shirt from Lululemon, something that's exciting. I mean, one of the best things that I remember from growing in my own business was that I reached manager and I got my very first Lululemon top ever. I'm sure some of you are on the same plane, I had never bought Lululemon before, so that was something super exciting. So just think about how exciting that would be to you, and make sure to pay that forward to people. So yeah, even if you're, just starting out, that's something that you can definitely work on doing. And if you have questions, you're not sure where to begin, or you're not sure what to offer, we're absolutely happy to help you, with ideas or suggestions. Just reach out to any of us or post it in Dreamers in Action, and we'll be happy to respond to you. Lauren, I think that's all I had. Do you have anything else that I mean, we're getting at the 45-minute mark, so.
My executive contest.
Oh, yeah. So one of the other contests Lauren has, I almost forgot about that one, is can you remind me of the date on that you have to qualify by?
Like the end of the 90-day game plan. It's the middle of November, whatever that Sunday is.
Okay. So Lauren, right after celebration, we started a 90-day game plan, and one of the promotions that Lauren had put out for our team is that anyone who either rank advances to executive, or if you're already an executive, if you create 10 new consultants, you are going to receive a $250, right, shopping spree in Phoenix at New Year's kickoff. So, I mean, who doesn't love new clothes, new shoes, new whatever, $250 worth, guys, come on. So if you are in your first 6 months and you are not an executive yet, not only are you going to receive $100 for every consultant that you create, you're also going to receive a $1,000 bonus for becoming an executive in the first 6 months. And Lauren is going to bless you with a $250 shopping spree. So I think that that's pretty incredible. Like a really amazing incentive to help as many people as possible. Only other thing I wanted to say is every Wednesday, something I think that people don't realize enough is that corporate puts out a Zoom call every single Wednesday at 5 o'clock Pacific time. So that's 6 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. And it's about 30 minutes long, and they always give a code at the end, you guys. $29 off. It's basically free membership, or $29. Sorry, the sickness is starting to kick in as I talked for 45 minutes. $29 off for either the Pace Setter or the Value Pack. So they're going to give you a code, and that's good for, just until the end of Wednesday night. So something I don't think people realize enough is that that's a great promotion to help people get started. So always look for those codes. Thanks for putting up with my voice tonight, you guys. I know I'm a little off kilter, but it's just because I'm not feeling 100%. Today has been a little crazy.
For 1 second.
Yeah.
Just so we can see everybody. Melanie.
I don't know how to unshare. Sorry. I'll stop share. That would be good. Okay, there we go.
Awesome. Okay, you guys. So just with the last couple minutes that we have you before you guys kind of get back into the craze, and for some of you that were on Fast Track that are participating in that Fast Track to Executive, you may have just heard this. And I'll say it again, but if not, and for those of you that are not in that call, I want to say it again. Corporate is doing promotions and corporate is doing seasonal products to help us rank advance, right? I mean, Kathy Coover will tell you that if you're not enrolling, you're not rank advancing, and you're not rank advancing others, you do not have a business. I mean, those are the 3 things that we really are focusing on. And yes, we want to change lives, and yes, we want to serve others, and yes, we want to bless people, and we want to get them healthy, and we want to get them wealthy. I am not discrediting any of that and the core values and the integrity of our company. But I want you all to put on your hats as CEOs of your business center this week, right? I mean, you should be doing this always, but you have made a decision to be a business builder. And I want you to treat your business like a business. And whether you're someone who sets goals, you think of this as if you had a quota to meet. Like if your life freaking depended on this, what would you do? And you're on this call on Tuesday night because you're committed to changing your life. You're committed to changing the trajectory of your family's life. I'm not talking to our happy product users, and I know I'm not talking to the 95% that want to casually share and maybe get $100 or $200 every few months. That's awesome. Of course, we love that. But if you're on here and you're dialing in on your Tuesday night, it's because you want to make a change in your life and in other people's lives, okay? And I literally, during shake weeks, during blitz weeks, it's the time that you say, I'm not sleeping. And I don't want you to think I'm saying this because I do this full time. This is how I got to be able to do this full time, right? I mean, stay up 3-4 hours later tonight, get up 2-3 hours earlier tomorrow. I mean, repeat this process for the next 5 or 6 days and just say, what am I willing to do by Sunday night? And how bad do I want it? And I'm going to reiterate again, if you want to have a life that 1% have or 4% have, you have to do what 96 to 99% of people are not going to do, right? I'm in a thread, Women of Influence. Sometimes I send you guys screenshots And they're all top earners. They're all 6- and 7-figure income earners on our team. And we challenge each other. And literally, I was at like 90 messages today. My friend Renee was like, I just finished my 328 message. I was like, darn, oh my gosh, I'm so behind on the schedule, right? But really just thinking about what you can do and using the shakes and using the promos. I'm going to give you just a couple tips that can really help you be successful with this. In order to benefit from our compensation plan, outside of being at least a consultant, the active people on your right and left, you only have to order 100 personal volume. You have to put 100 BV through your account to stay active. Anything else over that amount, whether it's 101, if it's 1,000 BV, if it's 400 BV, anything over that 100 does not benefit you to order it through your account, different than if it comes through the tree. But I am obsessed with getting people paid, not only because I can't wait for them to get their ISA wallet card and it pay a mortgage or pay a car payment, or they can go shopping or buy their products or whatever. But the way our compensation plan is set up, because Jim Cooper's brilliant, all BV runs up. So if I run it through someone I personally enrolled like Kisa, or 20 levels down in the business, all of the BV is running up, which at the end of the day is going to contribute to my cycles. And so people are messaging me right now like, hey, I want to try a box of the s'mores bars, or hey, can you order a thing of chocolate mint? What I am not doing is setting up a new customer with shipping, membership fee, and a box of shakes or a box of bars or a thing of shakes for $100. That's what I'm not doing, right? But I've like been organized all day. Every time somebody says that, I'm like getting their payment information or whatever, and I'm running them through other people's accounts trying to get them to 100 BV, or I'm running 6, right, through somebody's accounts. The 10% discount applies for everybody. And then I'm having them Square Cash me, or I'm having them PayPal me what that cost was. Like, there's strategy behind this. And I want you to be creative, and I want you to think about how deep you can get in your tree. People that have fallen out of consultant, how do you get them back to consultant status, right? People that are close to 5-cycle bonus, run orders through them, because every time that BV goes up, if we have someone go consultant, well, then somebody's going manager, right? Someone hits 5-cycle, well, someone's going 1-star, someone's going 1-star, someone's going 2-star. I mean, you really want to think about this momentum from the bottom all the way up. And when we had Mocha come out the first time, Melanie and Laura and Jen Feichter all ranked advanced, 2-star, 3-star, 4-star, and it was fun. And they worked together, and it's because they did this, I mean, they were committed to getting current customers active again. They were committed to getting their current customers to order more. They incentivized them. They ran contests. They did promotions. It is not compliant for us to do things to incentivize new customers as a way to lure them to sign with us instead of somebody else, right? So I can't say things to people like, oh, hey, I'm going to pay for your shipping if you sign with me this week. I know we do things, but especially publicly on your social media, because if someone's looking at somebody else and me and I have the special, that's out of integrity. But once they're in your business, people that are already in your business, it's fair game. You can do whatever you want. And it's so fun to throw out free shipping, right? It's so fun to reward your current customers and say, thank you for shopping all year with me, for Isogenics. If you go in right now and try all of our holiday products, I'm going to personally pay for your shipping as a thank you for staying healthy through the holidays. I mean, think about the way that you can really work with who you already have. Asking for referrals. I mean, send little videos of what our holiday products are like, and just say, like, I know I love Isogenics, but I really think these would be great gifts for you to be able to give to other teachers at the school. Or, I think it'd be a great gift for you to bring in all the girls at the dentist office. I mean, Melanie has her entire dermatology office on the products. I mean, imagine if she goes in there and she gives them all a little holiday product, right? I mean, not only are they going to have retention with her, they're going to support her, they're going to refer her, they're going to duplicate that, right? I have my entire dentist office. Jen and Adam have 3 dentist office, I think, in their organization. Like, think about how you can really use the products, but go deep in your tree. I mean, if you have someone who's stayed active and at one point they were a consultant, and you get them back to consultant and they can go through that volume, and we've seen people cycle 10 times, 20 times, 30 times because they've never lost that volume. So dig deep. And if you guys have questions, I mean, reach out to me, Kisa, Rachel, Jen, Laura. I mean, some of us that really, really know what we're doing here. It doesn't do you anything anything different to order 500 or 600 BV through your account. I personally ordered over 700 today. I wanted everything to be able to do my holiday parties. I want to be able to have gifts. I didn't want it to sell out. I wanted to have back stock so that if I sell a 30-day in a month, and we're out of s'mores bars, right, that they can order lemon bars and I'll swap them or something, right? So I ordered all this product, but it didn't do anything for it to go through my account. So there was someone I was like, I'm going to help you at 5-cycle this week. Who are we ordering it through, right? And the entire order went through on that inside leg because I'm committed to getting people paid. So use this as a week to really set some goals. Like get up later, get up earlier, put your sticky notes out there, be laser focused. If you're going 1 star this week, that should be everywhere. 10 cycles with these, 1 star. I cycle 10 times. My back office is 10 cycles with these. Like whatever that may be, put it everywhere. If you're going 2 star, I'm a 2 star with, with ease. I'm a 2 star silver circle, 2 star golden circle. I cycle 20 times. I mean, you've got to wake up. You've got to immerse your brain in that. You've got to see it all day long. I mean, focus on it. Then those things will happen. But if you're telling yourself right now what you're not going to do, what isn't going to happen, how many people are inactive, who's not responding to your Facebook post, that's what's going to show up. But if you are committed to service, you are committed to working your butt off, you are committed to achieving great things, it's going to show up. And I will be super vulnerable right now, you guys. I coasted this summer. I really did, up and through celebration and really like June boom. I made sure I hit June boom, right? But I was like, I just go through periods where I'm working and I chill and I'm working and I chill, right? And I had a lot of fun this summer, and I am committed to my ship team. I've got 2 amazing girls right now that I'm mentoring that I know are going to be top earners in this company. They're my next executives. The things that get me focused, and I'm writing my intentions, like I'm doing my my gratitude in the morning, I'm like doing all my faith in the morning, and people are just showing up. Like they're literally just showing up in my business. I just put in my 9th enrollment in 2.5 weeks. And I've never stopped enrolling, you guys, but I'm not even trying. They're literally coming to me because I'm in the flow, because I'm focused on what I'm doing. And I heard my friend Erin Harrison say on a call 2 weeks ago that we have 2 things in Isogenics. Don't overcomplicate this. There's 2 things we have to focus on. One is how do we serve others? What can I do for you? And the second is to withhold Jim and Kathy's mission, right? Are we doing what Jim and Kathy came out of retirement for? And if you do that, you cannot go wrong. So honestly, you guys, grab your accountability partner, text a ton of people, share what you're saying. What are you saying to inactive people? What are you saying to new customers? What are you saying to current customers? Like share your scripts, brainstorm with each other, push each other, put people in threads, incentivize them, figure out who in your team can have the most reactivations or who's rank advancing, whatever it takes. But I'm promising you, when I tell you that this is going to be the biggest week in Isogenics history, I mean it. And don't sit there and watch what everybody else is doing. Make it happen. Isogenics added so many more servers, you guys, after Cookies and Cream. They added to deal with the IT. It happened again. Like the amount of people complaining today that the orders couldn't go through. And I was like, if people don't understand that this is a good problem to have, like the momentum, the amount of people that want our products, like it's such a good problem, and they fixed it in like 8 hours, and everybody's going to get their products. Everybody's going to get their orders, but that's a testament to the momentum that we're in. And I share that with you because if you're not talking to people about Isogenics, somebody else is. And I promise you, you do not want to find out that your best friend that you were too chicken to call got enrolled by somebody else, right? You don't want to show up in an event and see the person that was on your chicken list at Isogenics because somebody else had the courage to talk to them. So make it an audacious week. Keep those things in the forefront of your mind. Your goals, how do you serve other people? And are you set out to do what Jim and Kathy said? And so with that, I want to read something to you guys. Some of you are going to know who she is. Some of you will not, and that's okay. But your why is going to change over time, okay? Your why is going to change from when you got into this now and when you do it in 6 months, why you do it in a year, what you do in 2 years from now, it's going to change. And when I first got started with Isogenics, you guys, it was selfish. I was on a mission to rebuild my life and get on 2 feet, okay? I mean, that was it. And then all of a sudden I was excited and I wanted to talk to other, fitness people or other people that exchange time for money and help them, have supplemental income. And then I wanted to retire my dad. I wanted to retire my mom. And I'm telling you, there is nothing more that excites me than when the right people show up and truly 100% altruistically, you can see where their life is going to be and be committed to doing whatever it takes to set them free. And I remember Janny showed up in my life like that. And I would tell people, this woman cares more about me than her own success. Like, I'm sure of it, And I got a testimonial today, and much like the one that Kisa read about the product transformation, I'm sharing this with you, and she shared that with you because we want you to realize the impact you have on people. So often we get caught up on what are they going to think? What if they tell us no? What if they ask us how expensive it is? What if I'm in network marketing? We get so caught up in what people might think of us that we really lose sight of what you're able to do for someone. And I have had it written on my whiteboard for 4 years. I care more about what I can do for somebody else than what they think about me, right? And I mean, perfect example on this call is Shauna and Ken, right? Like Shauna's naturally kind of shy. She's naturally a little bit introverted. And through a Facebook group, a running group, she has had a huge impact on Ken and now like 10 or 15 other people because of this ripple effect, because of what the product did as soon as they went in his body, right? And I'm sharing this with you guys because I want you to realize the power of one. Like the power of one is huge on what this will do. So I have a girl right now, I'm pushing towards a rank advancement. I know I'm stressing the heck out of her. I know, like, I am on her like white on rice. Like the amount of text messages she's getting from me, voice messages from me, like I know how stressed out she is, but I got her paid the first week. I got her paid the second week she's been in the business. I told her on Monday when she sent me the screenshot of her paycheck, I was going to double it by this week. Ironically, without even thinking about it, her check was 100 and I wrote, actually, I'm going to double or triple it is what I 100% wrote. But I think it was $153. And I was just writing to her in a message about how if she hits Crystal Manager, she's getting the $250 bonus, the $100 for each consultant, plus her PIBs, plus her cycle. I said, this is going to be over a $500 or $600 a week for you. Like, we got to go, right? And this was the message. She says, I'm all over it. It's amazing how much I needed Isagenix in my life. I'm so grateful God brought us together, Lauren. The extra money has helped me so much this month. And in addition, I really feel better from the inside out on the products. I get that I couldn't even talk to people. I was so insecure in myself because of the bad relationship I was in. I had no confidence in myself. I feel like a completely different person than the woman you met at the nail salon just 5 weeks ago. I've met so many people in the last few weeks. I love sharing about Isagenix with whoever I meet because of how much it's already changed my life. It's in 5 weeks, you guys, 5 weeks. And I literally, like, I relate to this girl so much because I remember just Janny pouring into me. And in the worst turmoil I'd experienced, someone going, you're going to be amazing. You're going to be amazing. You're wonderful. And she was just plugging me into all these people. And I'm doing the same thing. And she's getting to know this team and this culture. And it's literally shifting her. And you guys all have the ability to do that with somebody. So as you dive into this huge week and you're really, you're pushing s'mores shakes and chocolate mint and pumpkin and whatever that it is, keep the big picture in mind that people are buying you. They're buying your belief and that you will shift people physically and financially. I sat next to a guy 2 Fridays ago. A friend was at happy hour, invited me. I sit there, I'm doing what I'm doing, just like getting to know someone. Found out that, he had just had a stroke. He'd recently gained like 50 pounds because he had, his finances changed. He's in the work. He's, eating fast food all the time. And I immediately was like one of those times I was like, I have to talk to you about Isagenix. Like, I'm a little bit tipsy, didn't plan on it. I have to talk to you about Isagenix because you're going to have a heart attack and you have children, And I was like, I know what Isagenix does. And so just be open to it, you guys. And as you're reaching out, think about what people do over the holidays. Think about the gluttony they have. Think about all the crap that they're going to eat. And if someone could have an Isadelight or 2 right before they go into a holiday party and have cravings go down like this, that they're not going to walk in and eat 10 cookies, you're helping them. Think about how many people are already stressed out because they want to go see friends and family and they can't afford a rental car the week of Thanksgiving or Christmas. They cannot afford the flights, right? They're stressed out about the gifts they want to get their kids that they cannot have, that if they're sick, that they can't work, if they get the cold and flu and they can't drive for Lyft or bartender, massage or whatever it is. I want you guys to keep this in mind as you reach out. And that's the part that, as competitive as I am and as driven as I am, Isagenix is changing lives. So work this week, you guys, and do it for yourselves. I mean, as much as you're pointing to other people, what is Christmas going to look like at your house this year, right? Who's grabbing some of those holiday bonus pools that Kisa talked about, right? How are you going to look in your Christmas clothes on New Year's Eve, whatever that is? And that's the part that every day when you write out your intentions, if you're doing your IPA, you're writing out your goals, just be laser focused. So I'm so grateful for your guys' time tonight. I know that it's a busy week. Just get to work. Kisa wants to raise her hand and say something, but print off the sheets. You guys go into the promotions, print them all off, nail them, and make this week amazing. This team better be rank advancing.
One thing I just want to say is, because I know that there are a lot of new people on here, that several of us are, but I'm sure a lot of you listened to what she said and thought she was speaking Iso-Latin. So if you did, she talks fast. Don't hesitate to reach out to one of us and ask us a question. Find out like what we mean when she says You can place orders under other people or help someone become a consultant when they're inactive, or, any of those things that she just went over. If you listened to her and you thought, I have absolutely zero clue what she just said, ask us, because that's, what we want you to do if you are not sure, because there are so many different ways that we can help you get to where you want to be. But you're never going to know if you don't ask, or if you don't try to research it to find out on your own. So that's kind of why we went through the back office, to help you figure out how you can learn about the contests and promotions on your own. But things like what Lauren just went over, those things aren't necessarily outlined on a flyer with, asterisks and notation. So if you really have a question, reach out. Or the best other thing to do is to, you're all in Dreamers in Action. That group is gold, you guys. So if you have a question, you can always search like a buzzword that you have a question about, and all the threads that contain that word will come up. Or make yourself an additional post and just ask, or reach out to a leader and ask, so that we can help you kind of figure out how to get you to your goals if you don't understand half the words that come out of our mouth.
Awesome, you guys. We'll get the recording up. Go crush this week. Go have so much fun, and get your holiday sip-in samples scheduled. That's part of my contest, is the ones that get them scheduled, but make them fun. I was messaging Melanie, I don't know if she's still on here, yesterday, I switched screens, because she just has great events and is so creative, and I love doing stuff with her here in Denver. I was like, we should do a mom and kids hot chocolate party or something, right, where all the kids can make a hot chocolate or whatever, and we're going to do our holiday sample. I'm doing the holiday sweat and sample. I know that Ashley is working on a Babes and Bubbles brunch, where she's going to do some fun stuff and, sample the holiday products, but get them in the forefront of people. I mean, people love our coffee, make the coffee, make it your favorite recipe, put the Ice of Delight in there, whatever it is. Not everybody has to sign up with a 30-day system right now. Make the best chocolate mint shake you've ever made in your life, even if you have to use unsweetened chocolate almond milk to make it even more chocolatey. Do whatever you need to do. I mean, Shauna has done holiday parties with me before. We did eggnog, protein balls and pumpkin spice, muffins. Make it super fun. And I know people have done crock pot cook-offs, chili cook-offs. I mean, get people together and focus on contribution. We've done toy gatherings or coat donations or things of that stuff, that you're putting all of the parts of the holidays and the seasons together of our culture with still introducing our products. So have fun with this, you guys. Let's make it the rest of the year. Finish the year strong, and this week's going to be amazing. Please call me, text me. I promise I'm going to not be sleeping the next 5 days. So reach out to me as much as you want. I want to see you guys succeed. Thank you for being on here. Thank you, Kisa. Yes, Renelli's typing football. That's another good one to do a holiday party before the football game. Get people over for Sunday fun day. Do a little tasting before you watch the football game. Yes, I love it. Perfect. Laura, chili and beer night. Yes. See? You guys are creative. Bye.
Yeah, we need more manly events. Kisa, awesome job. Thanks, Lauren.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Feel better, Kisa.